Here's part 22 of my summary of the book of Exodus. When Moses returned from Mount Sinai and saw the false worship and the revelries that the Israelites were partaking in, he knew that there was a divide amongst the people. So he declared, "Anyone who is for the Lord, come to me." And all the Levites rallied to Moses, which is the very tribe that Moses and Aaron are from. Then Moses said to them, "This is what the Lord, the God of Israel, says. Each man strap a sword to his side. Go back and forth through the camp from one end to the other, each killing his brother and friend and neighbor." The Levites did as Moses commanded. That day, about 3,000 of the people died. Then Moses said, "You have been set apart to the Lord today, for you were against your own sons and brothers, and he has blessed you this day." While that may seem extreme, God's word tells us that God's elect will partake in punishing the wicked on Judgment Day. 1 Corinthians 6 verse 2, Paul says, "Do you not know that the Lord's people will judge the world?" Which is actually a reference to the entire demonic realm. And in Jude 14 through 16, Jude quotes the book of Enoch. "See, the Lord is coming with thousands upon thousands of his holy ones to judge everyone and to convict all of them of all the ungodly acts they have committed in their ungodliness and of all the defiant words ungodly sinners have spoken against him." The truth is that when we take a stance for God, when we declare our loyalty to the Lord, in many of our households and relationships, there will be division. At Matthew 10:34 through 38, Jesus makes reference to Micah 7:6. It says, "Do not suppose that I have come to bring peace to the earth. I did not come to bring peace, but a sword. For I have come to turn a man against his father, a daughter against her mother, a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. A man's enemies will be the members of his own household. Anyone who loves their father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. Anyone who loves their son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me." And at Luke 14:26, Jesus reiterates his requirement of our total loyalty to him by saying, "If anyone comes to me and does not hate father and mother, wife and children, brothers and sisters, yes, even their own life, such a person cannot be my disciple." We must remain loyal to God no matter the cost. So on this day, the Levites declared their loyalty to God, allowing God to use them as vessels to bring judgment down upon the wicked, and receiving the Lord's blessing for their unwavering loyalty and faith. This account provides us prophetic symbolism for the role that God's elect will play on Judgment Day, while also providing a valuable lesson on what true loyalty to God requires and looks like. At Matthew 13, starting in verse 24, we get the parable of the weeds. This explains that godly people and ungodly people all must come to a fullness of existence together, and then the ungodly people removed. Those ungodly people have unfortunately slipped in amongst some of our families and churches, and at the end of the day, they are our enemies.